in half an hour, and this is new too.
Hello and welcome to a new series of Oh God, Please Don't Make Me Do It Again, Nevermind the Buzzcocks. We've been on air now for a long time, and I know this is always fun on a comedy show. A quick reminder of how we all looked when we began. This is a picture of me. I suppose I'm about 19, 20, something like that. There's a picture of Phil. He's about 19, 20 stone there. And here's a picture of Bill. He's surrounded by 19 or 20 of the armed Coast Guards. Phil's first guest is a multi-platinum selling singer and songwriter. It's Katie Mellower.
There are 6 billion people in the world.
Over the last year, Katie's done a lot of work for charity, including actually walking on fire. And I happen to know Jimmy Carr's about to walk on fire in the middle of the night down his own stairs, as soon as I find out his address. Let's see if he can raise a grin then. Our second guest is Ministry of Mayhem's resident dadnip. It's Holly Willoughby. Holly has a fear of being left alone in a forest, a fear, coincidentally, that she shares with Bill. But to be fair, the last time he was alone in the forest, he was netted by hunters and brought back to the country in a crate, so that seems more reasonable. Holly and Katie, Phil's team, ladies and gentlemen. Phil's first guest used to be one half of Savage Garden, now a successful solo artist. It's Antipodean ballad bandit Darren Hayes. When Darren played Party in the Park in 2002, he nearly didn't make it because he was stuck in a huge motorway tailback, which also held up Westlife, Darius and A1. It's the first time a traffic jam has won a Grammy for outstanding contribution to music. The second guest is the all-American boy next door. If you grew up in Waco, it's Yankee comedian Dave Fulton. Dave once typed the phrase George Bush jokes into Google and got 1.7 million hits. If you type Patrick Kilty jokes into Google, you don't get any hits. But if you meet him in the street, have as many as you like. Tell him Lamar sent you. Dave and Darren, Phil's team, ladies and gentlemen. We start the show with Guess Who? For Bill, Dave and Darren. Which of these two recorded part of their album in Carrie Fisher's bathroom? Was it James? If he were a liquid, he'd be drippy off a toilet brush, blunt. Or was it Gwen? If she were a liquid, she'd be a nice mug of steaming cocoa. Because you'd be happy sticking your face in her at bedtime, eh? Stefani. I'm looking at that, all I'm thinking is I wish the desert was a foot deeper.
And we were just thinking, isn't that how the Aussies treat their backpackers, by the way?
That's scuba divers, and that's in the Barrier Reef, and it's sharks. That's what we do.
You know, it's their own fault. I mean, you know, there's shark, you know, and we'll go scuba dive with sharks, and they complain because they get bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, we went on an owl watch once. We got left behind. But, it was several years before they noticed we were missing. So, actually, Mark, you'd be very proud. I recently made a documentary about otters.
I know.
What do you mean you know? You said that with a degree of contempt that
Yes.
belies your delight.
Yeah, anything I know about you will be said with a degree of contempt.
No, but just to tell you this, I went to the place where we're supposed to see the otters. And I went, is there any otters here? The bloke went, no. He goes, there's quite a lot of dogging.
That's a good excuse if you get caught by the police.
Oh, it was otters. I was looking for otters. A guide dogging. So,
There's no way you're going to have sex with a dog with perfect eyesight, Bill. Anywho.
Right. What's the question?
The question was, which one of them made an otter documentary?
Yeah.
It's one of the first. I mean, it's, you know, they're quite rare, one of the rarest mammals in Britain, but they're on the way back because of the post-industrial society.
It sounds to me like the actual documentary will never be aired, but we've had the highlights.
Yeah. Some of the male ones get up to about 4.5. So, anyway...
Wrong head, Dave.
Oh, we've all done that old thing on the beach. All buried up to the neck. Pass me a 3-wood. That's what I want to do there. Let's have a look at Gwen.
Is that Gwen's house?
Yes.
How brilliant is her estate agent?
Yeah, but you got to see the back door. No, I would.
So look, there's a pig in here as well, something. Oh, you see? Oh.
Oh, you found the orders for Otter Watch.
Pig's looking at me going, are you Rebecca Lewis? Because, yeah, is there any chance you go, you know...
You know, I was thinking if Rebecca Lewis had met Craig David, that whole song would have taken place on one day.
Right. This is sprawled in a hedge. Right. And she seems to have twizzled herself into a swastika shape for some reason.
I don't think anyone's ever used the word twizzled and swastika in one sentence before.
Gee, I know the answer to the question, I think.
Oh, do you?
I think.
Oh, go on then.
Well, I think that Carrie Fisher was Blunty's landlord. He used to live in her house.
Yes.
Yes.
It was actually James Blunt. Carrie Fisher was his landlady and she let him record the song Goodbye My Lover in her bathroom. And just a little bit of advice here, if James Blunt ever asks to use your bathroom, make sure he's having a shit. When he was in the army, James Blunt was one of the men responsible for guarding the Queen Mother's coffin at a funeral. And to this day, he's still haunted by the sound of muffled scratching and pleading. Phil, Kate and Holly, which one of these two was responsible for killing a lake full of fish?
Arnold Lane had a strange hobby.
Was it the highlights of Live 8, if you count mustard gas as the highlight of World War I? It's Pink, Free with the Independent Floyd.
They shoot him I climbed the highest mountain once or twice, but who's counting? But nothing compares to this blue and yellow, purple hitters.
Or was it Eminem's astonishingly average backing rappers, one of whom wears a shower cap and Wellingtons and endlessly talks about fornicating with his very own mother? D12. So one of those killed a lake full of fish.
I'd say it's Pink Floyd because they've been around a lot longer. So there's more chance.
But that means any question we ask, they're more likely to be it. If I said which one of these is Eminem's rapping group from Detroit, you'd have to say, well, statistically, I would say, chances are, which ones are the nickname of Detroit's Dirty Dozen? Well, I've got to say Pink Floyd, Mark, because they've been around such a long time. Which ones of these are black? I would say Pink Floyd. It doesn't always work.
No, it doesn't.
No. Thank you, Miss Vorderman.
Actually, I reckon it could have been D12 taking part in a pilot for an MTV show called Pimp My Lake. You line it with fur, pull all the fish out, fill it with brandy and prostitutes, wallop. A lovely customised lake. Or maybe the big fella there in D12 just got given a wheelie bin full of tartar sauce and thought, you know...
I can't eat anymore?
It's dinner time.
Is that how his mind might work?
Speaking as a larger man, Mark.
Yes. Because everyone else was looking at that and thinking, yeah, there's a big bucket of tartar sauce somewhere.
Bing bong. Wheelie bin of tartar sauce.
Your skip full of lemon wedges, sir? Has your lake been pimped, sir?
Oh, otters covered in bling.
Oh. Bling of bright water. Let's have a look at this photo here. This one week they let David Lynch direct Baywatch, and guest starring James Blunt there.
That's much better. They should dismember him before they bury him.
And then this is the rap driving school run BSM. And then, can I just look at this? Something happens in a toilet. There we go. Because normally when you go into the gents and you say you've had something pulled off, you want a better story than that.
Yeah, George Michael's nightmare.
That's nearly an armful.
Maybe they're in the toilet because all the fish have died and they've got to flush them down the loo. That's what I did with my fish.
You flushed a fish down the loo?
After it died, not when it was alive.
They don't know that on Saturday morning television, do they? Fish killer. So, anyway, so... D12, you know, touring recently. They're dirty, dirty boys. They're hard.
They're more likely to
Maybe
kill
the fish.
things.
I don't know. Disrespected them in some
It
way.
wasn't like a drive-by, necessarily, of the fish.
I'm thinking that.
I mean, I'd like to overrule, if I can, and say I really think it's Pink Floyd.
Just because of this statistical thing?
Because of the statistical thing. And I think Mark would back me up on it.
Yeah, I think I will. The weird thing is, it's not right, but I still want to back it up.
No, surely.
It was Pink Floyd. In 1971, Pink Floyd... You were right. In 1971, they staged a massive gig in Crystal Palace in London, and the noise from the band's sound system apparently killed all the fish in a nearby lake. It wasn't actually the vibrations. They died of boredom during a guitar solo. During one of his tours, Pink Floyd's Roger Waters had phone booths placed around the audience area so they could call him and make requests during the show. Unfortunately, on that particular tour, my phone kept breaking up, so all he heard were the words arse, stick and glockenspiel. Next up is the intros round, Bill and Darren. Some for you to do towards Dave.
Right. OK. Tom, I watched that thing, your show the other day, and the thing with the dwarves through the doors, that's mental, isn't it?
Ram Ray.
What's it called? Ram
Ray.
Ray. Have you seen this show? Have you seen this show, Mark? When they get a dwarf to run at doors. And there's 4 doors, and 3 of them are nailed shut. Right. OK, there we go.
Right.
OK. You want to start? Okay.
Can you just be rhythmic?
It sounds like Beach Boys.
Yes.
It's definitely the Beach Boys.
But it's if I can live without you.
This is the fella. In about a minute and a half, you'll get to the chorus, which mentions the title. Oh, what are the words like?
It's on Pet Sounds. Pet Sounds?
It is on Pet Sounds. It's on Pet...
Yeah.
What's those words?
Without you.
Oh, Without You.
Yeah.
Without You by Nilsson. It's a different song. Well, I'm afraid you don't seem to have any idea what that song was, so I'm going to pass it over to young Miss Katie Mellower, who seemed to know, very excited. She was I know this one. Yeah.
God only knows.
God only knows. The Beach Boys should have sounded like this.
Very good version. It was a good version. I'm sorry about what I said about you. I'm backing you up there.
Anyway, I'll tell you what, Darren, let's do another one, because you're very good at these.
All right.
Thanks. All right.
You know this one?
He's not going to get this one. Yeah, but he...
Not that bit. Dave.
Dave guesses.
No.
Okay.
Did you say that on your card?
Oh. Dave guesses. There we are.
Do you know this one?
I don't know that one. I know Dave guesses it. No.
You know, it's Bill's profile gives it away. It's Gorillas.
Yes. Oh, name of the track?
It's Feel Good.
It is Feel Good by the Gorillas. Well done.
So you could have done shaka, shaka, shaka.
Yes, I know I should have done it. I did it.
So that was Feel Good by the Gorillaz. The Gorillaz only ever appear as animated characters in their videos, and it takes £50,000 and 3 months to make a character's face move. A lot of money to us, but Anne Robinson thinks it's a bargain. We also heard Got It In Nose by the Beach Boys. Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys once weighed over 22 stone, and he put on the weight, honestly, every night he would eat a birthday cake. It's true. Unfortunately, his wish every night as he blew out the candles was that he'd stop being so fat. Ben and Katie, these ones are for you to do towards Holly, or sorry?
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Whoa, easy there. It's a band.
Okay.
Oh, it's solo. You want to do it on your own?
I'm a solo artist.
Okay.
They can't, I need your help.
No. Let
Yeah,
me drink
like
in
that's
the
going to
magic.
work. Who do we really want to hear out of those two?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that's good.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's George Formby-esque, but I can't get it.
I'm leaning on the lamppost at the corner of the street when the satin little lady comes by. Oh, me.
Oh, I'll do the best.
Oh, best for me. Oh, my. I saw that little lady comes by.
I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street until a certain little lady comes by.
Oh, Mr. Woo, what can you do?
It's not George Formby, is it?
It's not George Formby, no.
No.
But I did give you a clue by using the word
Bear.
Bez.
Bez.
Bear.
No, it wasn't
That's
bear.
right.
That wasn't a bear.
I was doing a
You
bear.
think I was doing a bear?
The bear.
Have you ever seen a bear? Oh, mad for it, mad for it. I suppose the polar bears at London Zoo, maybe they're a little bit mad for it.
So is it a Happy Monday?
Yeah!
Ooh, and the song is Happy Mondays, Don't Know the Name.
No. You thought they had bears in the band, so I'm not surprised.
I thought you were the
You
bear.
thought I was a bear? Well, I suppose the phrase does bear shit in the woods. That works. It should have been Kinky Afro by the Happy Mondays. Did you know this song, Holly? No? OK.
Ah! Bears!
You nailed the doors shut. I mean, the... It's not right. It's not right. I'm just telling you, it's not right.
I'll pass the message on.
He might be calling for a doctor, I'm not sure.
Snow Patrol, and it's either Spitting Games or Chocolate.
It is Snow Patrol.
Can you do it again? Do it again. It's either one or two. I can't hear her through you.
But the word you're looking for is seen.
Chocolate, chocolate, it's chocolate.
It is Chocolate by Snow Patrol, well done.
Sorry, guys.
Earlier this year, Snow Patrol supported U2 on their European tour. And say what you want about U2, but there was no egos on that tour. They even got to travel on the same bus as Bono's butler's valet's roadie. So that was, you know... We also heard Kinky Afro by the Happy Mondays. Happy Mondays, Sean Ryder advised Bez to appear on Celebrity Big Brother, saying if he'd gone himself, he would have ended up in prison for poking someone's eyes out. Probably his own after seeing John McCrurick in his pants. Round 3 is the ID Parade. Bill, Dave and Darren, we got some classic Britpop for you. For the audience only, here's the Boo Radleys with Wake Up Boo.
Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. Sunshine for your eyes. Wake up, it's a beauty. Wake up, what we do the very last time.
That was the Boo Radleys, hitting the top 10 in 1995. Which one of them is drummer Rob Seeker? Is number 1, Wake Up Boo? Or is it number 2, Boo be prizing a lucky dip? Or is it number 3, Boo top the jacksie? Is it number 4, Boogie woogie lady boy of company B? Or is it number 5, Boo let the dogs out? I'm sorry. More boos than you'd hear at a Jimmy Carr one-man show.
Do you know the band, the Boo Radleys?
No.
No, but the guy number 5, he looks like the guy from Big Brother. What was his name?
Yeah, I don't want
Derek.
shit.
Derek.
That's all I know.
So if that's Derek,
So he's
and
not
this
one
bloke's name's Rob,
Yeah,
we've narrowed it down to 4.
I reckon.
If you know the other 3 and they're not in the Boo Radleys, we've got a winner.
When did this band have a hit, by the way?
This would have been 92, 93 or something. It was a big old hit.
It was a
Wake
big
Up
over
Boo,
here?
yeah.
I remember listening to it in the car. It was a lovely summery day.
Summer day? You were looking for
summer-
otters.
Yeah, no, I was driving through
Are
Shepherd's
otters
Bush.
attracted to the Boo Radleys?
Yeah, they are actually. Yes, they're shy normally, but they're brought out by brass-driven pop.
I think Mr. 4 looks like a very serious musician.
Yes.
Mr. 4.
Well, no, you're right actually. Mr. 4 has got a certain demeanour about him that.
He has a furrowed brow
Yes.
and a cool haircut.
Yep.
Neither of which I have.
Oh. I bet you can't furrow your back.
No, I cannot.
Well, you're a body double in Predator.
Well, I don't know. I'd see your point about number 4, and also he's wearing the red pyjamas, which is the international sign for drummer. So.
Drummer in trouble.
Yes.
I don't think it's number 4 anymore.
I'm stuck with 3. 3 or 1, because 1's got bunny slippers.
It could be 1.
I've got to say, I'm not sure that any of them chose to wear this when they came in today. If they did, I would love to have been on that tube journey.
I was just wondering, where can you get those pyjama hats?
You're watching QVC.
Well, interestingly enough, Katie, we have them on special offer this
Do
week.
you really?
Rather than normal price of £4.99, they're £4.76.
Excellent.
How many are left, Mark?
Only about 4.5 million, but they're going very slowly. Call in whenever you like between now and the end of time.
Yeah. To find them, you have to run through a door. One of them.
I'm on 3, man.
I think it's
I'm
number 3.
I'm 3.
It's number 3.
You think it's number 3?
Yeah.
I don't know myself. Would the real Rob Seeker please step forward? Oh. Now recording with his new band, Rob Seeker, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming on, Rob. Phil, Katie and Holly, we've got a 90s anthem for you, for the audience only. Here's Black Grape, a band that featured bears, I seem to remember, with In the Name of the Father. That was Black Grape with guitarist Wags 10 years ago, but where do you think he is in our lineup? Is number 1 Black Grape? Or is it number 2 Red Swelling? Is it number 3 Golden Shower? Is it number 4 Blue Vein Cheese? Or is it number 5 Pink Pounder?
Number 5 looks like, slightly a bit like Eric Clapton's brother, if he's got a brother, that is.
Yes.
Number 3 looks like he could be out of the Village People. And number 4 looks like God.
We were all thinking that. Was God in Black Grape? Because if he was, that's a clue. Yeah?
Number 5 looks like a Randy geography teacher. Yeah, this is what you call a U-shaped valley, lady.
Hold on, it didn't remind anyone else of that. Just a little flashback from Mr. J.
That was a tough field trip.
I think it's 3.
Why do you think it's 3?
Because, I don't know, he just kind of looks...
You know what? I don't know, and I didn't recognise him immediately when he came on, but as they were walking on, he did the old Manchester monkey walk there.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Like that, yeah. So he probably is. Or he's a monkey.
I think it's number 3.
But a really well-groomed one, like My Fair Lady for Gibbons.
Number 3's too cheeky, though, isn't he?
Number 3's what?
Too
Too
cheeky.
cheeky.
Too cheeky to be in a
Did you
band.
ever see Black Grape? They're all cheeky, especially the bears.
Yeah,
I love being in black. Great, boo-boo. Number 4. Platypuses. What was I thinking?
See, this is a tough one, but I always say length is the giveaway.
Length.
I heard tough, length and giveaway. I thought it was a DVD with a Sunday Sport.
And you always go for the short ones.
Should we go number 3? Let's go number 3.
Trace. All right, well, let's find out. Would a real Wags please make himself known?
Yeah.
There you go. Now playing with his new band, Domino Bones. It's Wags, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming on, Wags. So, the scores are, well, whatever, but Phil's team's in the lead, so you go first for the next lines. I believe I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Yeah. There are 9 million bicycles in Beijing.
That's a fact. It's
Is
a
it?
thing you can't deny. Like the fact that I will love you till I
Is
die.
it a fact? Yeah.
She's right.
That's from the Katie Melua song, 9 million bicycles.
Are there really 9 million?
Sorry?
Are there really 9 million?
That's a fact. That's the next line. Are you calling Katie a liar?
How do you know?
She counted them. She went on holiday, and she's like Rain Man. She can look at 9 million bikes and then 9 million. You are, aren't you? Only with bikes. She can't do it with sand or wasps.
How did you find out?
She like Rain Man. Oh, yeah, 9 million bikes. 10 million bikes. She is. It doesn't come across when she sings.
Right.
When she talks, though, definitely.
It was a very pretty Chinese tour guide that told us.
All right. How many fridges?
6.
There's only 6 fridges, but 9 million bikes.
Because
Because it's very hard to get a fridge home on the back of a bike. There's probably shops full of them, but they can't get them home. Anyway, hey girls, hey boys.
Is it Superstar Hit DJ? Here we go.
That is exactly it, yeah. When you try your best but you don't succeed...
Try a little harder.
No. Although, good advice. If we were playing advice...
When you get what you want but not what you need.
That's exactly it, yes. Fix you, like Coldplay. Bill's team, you need 9 points to win.
All right.
And, My Boy Lollipop.
9 million!
You make my heart go giddy up.
That's it, yeah. This one's by you.
All right.
You know they can have their universe.
We'll be in the dirt designing stars.
That was good, how you felt it in the air.
Come on, hit me with another song.
Sorry?
Hit me with another song.
Britney Spears.
Do your own quiz, I don't care.
I'll do it.
You're beautiful, you're beautiful. No, it doesn't matter. I don't even spoken, I don't want to hear that song again. Because you are beautiful. Different song. Because you are beautiful.
No matter what they say.
No matter what they say. Beautiful by Christine Aguilera.
Thank you.
Well done, Bill. Surprised that. Would you like to tell us where you were last time you heard that? Were you in a car? Shepherd's Bush roundabout?
No, I was in a coracle just off the Welsh coast.
Huh? Was that filming Otterwatch by any chance? Wow. Unfortunately, no one has had enough points to actually win tonight's Star Prize. But let's see what you could have won. Your dignity and failure, that's yours to go home with you, whatever happens. But tonight's Star Prize would have been this beautiful... It's an Arrow Streak 17 GTO. Next week, obviously, is going to be a rollover week, and you can win not only the Arrow Streak 17 GTO, but also a Tiger. So, thanks to Bill, Darren and Dave, Phil, Katie and Holly, this has been Nevermind the Buzzcocks. I've been Mark Lamar, and let's all give a good wave goodbye to the viewers at home. Goodbye!
Blistering satire next. 5 continents, 25 news channels, 227 reporters, and a phenomenal cast of comic actors and writers. BBC Two comedy at its best. Stay with us for groundbreaking, broken news next.